just my luck. There's no game on it, so I can't watch it play.
He's certainly doing what you did last night. Lined him right up. See, we had it pretty lucky last night, actually. We should have won.
Or at least tied.
Because Michelle can't take him out.
Cut it down. You can chip it out. There's room to chip that out.
There's room to chip it out. For sure.
Not the easiest shot in the world. Or come down and sit on it, corner it, and then take it out with your next shot. Or chip it out now. Your choice.
So, Rick, don't you think you want a sweater like this? And you could be a nerd too.
Is it a Doc sweater?
I don't know.
Oh yeah, it looks just like something Doc would wear.
It even has little pockets and stuff. Come on.
That's cute. I still have, when I first started curling, my aunt had given me like a white cable knit sweater, and I started sewing on like curling patches and
Right.
things. I still have it.
So, Dorothy made she and Walter one. And, Faye has one, and she spent $150 on it.
Well, you're gonna have $1,000 for the time in that
No,
one.
I don't think so. Well, I mean, if you count all the time that I have made mistakes, because I'm not really, I'm a new knitter. I'm not a good knitter. You know, I'm a beginner knitter. I've only been doing this for a little while,
So
and
it's coming together.
there's 2 sleeves and a back. That's all on its own. This is the last bit. And you do it like with a chart.
Yeah, no, Mom does the cross stitch with the chart.
And again, new knitter, and it's just funny because like I just like I launched into this figuring that I can do this. Why not? And I think the booties that I want to make to sell at the store so that people can wear them after they take their outdoor shoes off and sell them for $5 might be better.
I like Todd's. Doesn't Todd keep a pair of Crocs here or something? Just to change
I know
it?
I have a pair of like just slip-on little like knitting things.
Jesus.
If I give you some change, I have a whole bunch of change left over. If I give you some change, will you bring me back a special treat? Yeah, maybe. I'm down to 3 bags.
Remembered I forgot something.
Oh, Michelle left her Red Bull can right there last night. Guess I better go put it.
Gert, do we have any sweatshirts?
I think Emily has some coming in. I think she told me this week.
Okay.
I know we owe 2 to Donald.
Yeah, he asked me about them, and I said, I don't know, I haven't seen Gert in a while.
Oh, and
I mean, it's Emily. It's not me. It's Emily.
we also bought Sarah a pair of curling shoes for her birthday. But I
Yeah.
don't know that she's been here to try any on.
No, Gert showed me the ones that would be her. That's good.
I didn't know that it was coming to me.
Wow, it's growing a lot.
Well, Kevin,
She would have helped you.
I mean, it was fun to put the problem is like we couldn't get so much of the information early enough.
Right.
And it was like the last 2.5 weeks are all we had to. We didn't know who the teams were going to be, and then the roster we only knew March 1st.
This looks so good. I remember when I went to college nationals, there was nothing like this. It was just like a ragtag.
Yeah. This
This looks great. This looks awesome.
I don't think we even got a program when I went to college
No,
nationals.
it was just a party. It wasn't even a. It was.
It was funny to be on the planning calls, and they're like, "Oh, you know, it's a much more formal thing than from back in the day when it was in Chicago." Or
That's when
Chicago."
I went
I was
too.
like, "How was that one of those Chicago
Oh,
skills?" And I
yes.
definitely remember the University of Wisconsin team ordering a couple of kegs to their hotel room,
Yes,
and we had a grand old time.
Yes, we
Yeah, I
were
bet they
friends
did.
with the Wisconsin team. We were the RAT team.
Okay. It's hard not to be friends with people who have free beer. I mean, I definitely popped out for a couple of drinks. But I remember, and then that was funny because the next morning they had the early draw the year I was there, and they showed up late. Like they only showed up
Was
because they
it-
had multiple missed
Was
calls.
it the like Duluth or the Wisconsin?
It was Wisconsin. And they had even like
I
after the
remember.
game started, it was like an hour in almost, and we're like, where are these freaking kids? They showed up late, ends were hung.
NC people are just like that. They're just good even when they're hammered.
Yeah,
Oh, fantasy. He's good even.
most Canadians are.
Yeah, they had it for
He's good
like
even.
6 through like 2011, something like that.
It must have been
All in
20.
Chicago, the dual Chicago clubs.
Yeah, it must have been 20.
And then I think they started moving after that.
But it was so much fun.
I mean, yeah, that's why I was like, yes, we want the opportunity to host. As, you know, as much as I, would love to travel as a college kid, it's also really cool to host.
For some reason, at the end of last season,
pieces of stuff and putting it in my car.
You put a lot of work into that.
But I still had 3 years as a junior.
Supposed to empty out lockers.
As in, like, we put Chad's
So I actually really go over to
now I
that.
wish it's like, now I wish it's like,
Well,
They got me
I
on the
told her,
same
she
route.
said she's gonna make a special trip down here. I said, Lisa,
well, they obviously.
well, I was gonna do it tomorrow,
Margin.
because I was gonna be here, but,
more
so,
space here.
I thought I would do it while I was thinking about it, and,
I think we'll
I think it was, and I love the banners and that.
I think it's a
These police lines you can't cross. So this is
Well, it's cool to see that's every tenant of the,
police lines that you can't cross.
It's so
every tenant of the.
Police lines that you can't cross.
it's so people don't bother the timers.
Ah,
So these are what we use for the board back.
what sheet are we on tonight?
Four.
Signs
Here?
that
Are we on 4? Okay, that's. I swear I haven't played all of this half on 4, and I played last night. I guess playing again.
because I got that foam board
How did it play last night? I came up to watch the
and I made my
game that we're going to be playing on 4. Nobody was playing on it, so I was like, oh shit.
Well, Sean, we're playing against Sean,
Yeah.
so he's been practicing on the sheet. It's like
Oh, wait.
Todd Noah.
Todd Noah, yeah.
But he's Todd's vice.
Oh, okay.
It's like
Doesn't matter, we'll still win.
8 foot, and it would be a full off on the other side of the center line. You know, so if she thought she hit the broom going to full 8, it would over curl by a
So we
rock.
want yellow?
Maybe.
Yeah, Steve and I spent a bunch
Do
of
we want yellow over hammer?
I don't know that we go that far.
Okay.
Yeah, I hope you don't need a whole lot of bar stock. We left all the non-alcoholic stuff easily accessible, and then we kind of racked and
I
stacked
went
them.
down and I looked, but
If you need anything, let me know.
here's a Gatorade.
Oh, well, we put the Gatorade on.
But Sean was throwing yellows in practice just now. He was throwing pretty consistent down the
There's like
center
half.
line.
There's a couple in the
Yeah,
case.
yeah. You want all of them?
Yeah, just bring the case plus that together.
Years off, like quite a bit of time off. Like it curled a bit. When I
Might as well, it's beautiful.
With
Yeah.
draw board, Steve? Okay.
That's what the TV monitor is for. I'm just gonna publish what they post.
You got late shift, huh, Sean?
Yeah, 2 in a row this week.
I
I
know.
was pretty wrecked on Tuesday. Things were really tired. Late Monday night.
You gonna practice with the Sean, you gonna play with the RPI guys after the late shift?
No, not tonight.
No, you're not gonna go?
tonight. Although, if they twisted my arm, I probably would.
What if they ask you
Well,
to
Hooper's
play?
gonna join the college national, so you guys should form your own school
Roll in
team.
college next year.
Qualifier because it's less competition.
What's that?
They ask you to put on that bottom shelf underneath where the.
Yeah, you can carry baseball and everything.
Yeah. Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I know, I have.
We were looking at, we thought we might bring a case up earlier, and we just left it down there, so I'm glad you said it.
I can't because Tom's gonna be working, but he can't lift.
What surgery did he have?
He had a hernia.
Oh, yeah, that's what I did last year.
Yeah, he had a hernia. He can't lift.
Something he knew about for a while, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, we all live with it, so we can't live with it.
Well, that's what happened. He said, yeah, over the years, well, it's his cakes that he's lifted.
Oh, yeah.
He said, finally, it's come to
With
an end.
mine, it could have been like,
Yeah, no.
mine started small and then it got worse, and that's what I'm like.
Anyway, he just had a surgery on Monday,
Oh, yeah.
but he's gonna be back to work tomorrow night. Is there curling tomorrow night?
I don't think so.
But not for adults.
Oh, come to practice.
Yeah, it's practice time for the,
Oh, he probably won't be until Friday. He's working 4 to 8 shift now. So I don't know.
and I think I found, so, you know, the King Court down here in the plaza, the liquor store, they opened up a smaller store at the end of my street, so I stopped in there today asking about the wine. She says, we don't have any here, but it's in the system, so go to the one on Watt Street. I don't need a case.
Well, whatever.
this guy from RPI's pretty good.
Rotation of the earth.
Ah,
I'm not, I'm on lock. So they don't clear it out for me.
Sorry.
how Mark's just
I'm so fast.
walking it down.
Now I'm shy.
Oh, you're shy. You're not shy. You've never been
Now I
Jesse's
am.
shy.
Never been shy.
When did that start?
I don't just now.
I guess.
Gotta call a doctor.
Getting better after your practice.
Yeah, my first 2 rounds of quarterback done for last year.
Oh dear. Got it over with. I'm off till Saturday.
You keep saying that, Joni, like you're happy about it.
Happy about what? Being off till Saturday?
Yeah, you're not making any money if you're off.
I'm quite happy about it. I work a lot of hours.
Mm.
25 a month.
Will they have a USC bartender coming in too?
Oh,
Took
yeah.
his own out.
Only works the highest grade event, yeah.
Who is it, Tom?
Yeah.
I thought Tom had surgery today.
He had it Monday. He had surgery Monday.
No, their parents.
Tom?
It's okay. You wanna join in? No. He was doing good.
Yeah, it's Tom too.
I even did where it didn't change. Were you really impressed? So bad it's hanging out.
He just one little competition last year, so like 17-year-old second hour.
There you go. They shot the rock thingy and it went down the ice.
Exactly sure what they're doing.
But I did.
That looks pretty good.
No. Try to vary my first 2 minutes.
Stop shaking.
They're allowed up to 6. 6, holy cow. They don't, but they register like any other national. They do.
It does. It's
Okay.
just
No, I
like
have no idea.
That's up for Brad to decide.
Did I decide to put them alphabetically or no? I just put the list. However they entered their team is the way that they did. You know,
I still think number 1,
Yeah,
Red, is
how
a
would
little
Red-
bit. This is my lazy handle. It pretends to be on like interns versus
I feel like that's not unusual, Julie.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel like that's like a thing. Yeah, when you're going like this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a thing for lots of people.
No.
It's not when you're going like this. That's when you're going like this. That's a
Yeah. It
lots
just-
of people. Lots of people have a
Oh,
lazy
rotation, your
handle for
outside
that.
turns, are you saying?
Yes. It's a common occurrence. Even when you have a stick.
That's why when you watch the broadcast on TV, they'll say things like the intern curls more than the outturn. It doesn't. It's just because people tend not to rotate the intern quite as.
Well, they also say that just coming across the hat, like if you aimed at the 8 foot, you're actually having a steeper angle than.
Steeper angles what?
So if you're throwing off the
Depends on
the
where
left
they're
hat and you're aiming at the edge of 8 foot, that's a steeper angle, right? Than if you're edging on the edge of
same spot.
So, and when they're like over curling, you know, so sometimes if it's over curling, couldn't that just mean maybe it was a little narrow?
Oh yeah, that's exactly what they mean. The rock is just starting to curl more than they want it to.
Maybe because it was a little narrow.
I didn't hear. Did he say sweep?
Maybe because it wasn't right on the broom.
Could be.
I never under curls
Well, or the sweeper.
because
if they call
because
it
that
sweeper
would
in a
mean it was
car,
wide.
No, but they won't say under curl. They'll just say things like no line yet.
Yeah, it's like it's just funny, right? It's like, it's wide.
was it the Cooey game? We were watching the Briar finals, and then afterwards, like a different on YouTube, and a different game came up from like 20 years ago. It
Right.
was a Kevin Martin game
Right.
where he actually threw. I think it was this first skip rock he threw through the house.
Right.
So he was like, well, where no matter where.
No, it was. Oh yes, yes. Of his
So no matter where I put this, it can only help them. And then he ended up losing. So it's like you could have guarded one of their shots instead of just.
What are the tents
So
for?
it was crazy. Because they had the old timey brooms, which were probably state of the art, but they had literally some of them were sweeping with bristle brooms. Literally some of them were sweeping with bristle brooms, like the black ones. That,
The horse hair.
yeah.
You know, and that's what I started curling with. And they still had corn brooms out there along the back.
Wow. Yeah, I believe that.
You know, things going well.
That's I've never heard that phrase for that before.
And there was a smokier in here.
Pretty evident.
Right about where the USA, where the Olympic sign was, is this big hanging down thing that used to like spark periodically.
Oh, you said smoke eater?
Yeah, they used to have, it was an electronic thing that it was to like clear the air. And
Yeah, I just said now.
I mean, this is like an enclosed space, there's no
Sure.
like,
There's not a whole lot of
that was the
ventilation
only
here.
ventilation, so yeah. And there was a lot of smokers.
A lot of,
I was one of them.
a lot of cigarettes being smoked and a lot of bourbon being consumed.
Yes. There was indeed. Especially Sunday morning.
Taking communion.
Yep. Sunday morning prayer meeting.
Getting ready for mom.
Things are very different now.
I think this is just more.
I missed the lack of the backswing delivery though.
So,
That was
and
cool.
that you had to, so, I mean, so there was like the dehumidification, there was no dehumidification here. There was no heat of any kind down there, it was cold.
Can you make a Manhattan or a
And
Blueberry?
the walls used to frost up. And there was a catwalk down the middle, where the lines are now. There was a raised catwalk, it was wood, and where the benches are.
Heard somebody tripped and fell and made the club take it out. Is that right?
I'm sorry?
You heard somebody tripped and fell and made the club
When they put the new refrigerated wood, there was no sand or anything on it. It was just gray painted
I can't work the register. I'm not.
on the ashtray.
more
it-
ashtrays.
Yeah, there
Never
was.
enough.
It was just crazy. I mean, but things were so different. I mean, it was like, I don't know. It was like the late '80s. It was, it was a long time ago.
You'd have a throwback curling night where everyone has to smoke while they're curling.
It was just. One skip used to come up here when they stopped smoking down on the ice, but you could still smoke up here in the warm room. I remember one skip that I remember curling with. She used to like come up here and like have like she'd have a cigarette going and she'd like have to like puff away like in between like.
Between throws?
I mean, yeah, it was
After
crazy.
an
Yeah,
inch,
she'd
come in,
just like
get
have a couple of
couple
puffs and then run back down and the whole room smoke.
That's crazy.
They should have
Oh,
let
I
Joel
thought
a
we could
little
keep the Charlie
hole
Brown $3.
through the glass so she could have had her,
I
big
just,
drag.
it's just like,
Tubing,
it was
maybe
just,
just-
it was just different.
It's trying to be convenient for the,
Well, there was still smoking in
skips.
bars when we were in college, and
You could smoke in the bars when I was younger. I mean, I remember well, I smoked until I was 40. And I mean, I remember going out and smoking and going through a pack of cigarettes sitting at a bar, like, just because you were sitting and drinking and smoking and, like, I don't know that I would be actually actively smoking. You'd have it, like, it would just be burning. But cigarettes only cost $1 a pack then, not $12 a pack too, so, you know, it's like, I couldn't afford to smoke now even if I wanted to start again.
Hey, look what I found, Joey.
Probably a good choice to keep the money in your wallet.
$120 for a carton of cigarettes? I don't think so.
Two cases of Labatt, one case of Cherry Reds.
I couldn't afford to do it even if I wanted to, and now I think it's stupid, but I mean, at the time, I was 13 when I started smoking. I mean,
Really?
well, I was in high school and it was, you know, a thing, and it was a stupid thing, and it was really hard to quit, and it was like the hardest thing I ever did, I think, and I don't recommend it. And then I started to run, so, you know, so
There you go.
that was what I started to do, you know.
Oh, there's two.
Oh, and then I took my niece Allie to the Journey Through the Body, and they had a lung thing with the pig lungs, and they had a healthy pig,
Oh,
and then they had a 3-pack-a-day pig lung,
They made the big smoke.
and I don't know how they did it, but they did, and they made this pig with a 3-pack of three, and they showed what the lung looked like after a 3-pack-a-day pig, and it's, and she was about 3 or 4 when I took her to see it, and apparently that was a bad thing to do. My sister yelled at me, but Allie has never even wanted to look at a cigarette, so I did my job.
You know, our daughter was probably 3. I think Julie was pregnant with our son and went into the doctor, and she had obviously been something.
Let's have an Ambien.
Oh, that's what it was. But anyway, so I forget if it was that we told her, like, you know, what are those people doing, and you know, or somehow she learned that if you smoke, that your lungs will turn black. And so we were walking into this doctor's office, and someone was outside smoking, and so her little 3-year-old's like, "Is that man's lungs turning black?" And we're like, "Oh, shh, oh, shh."
So,
Go ahead, honey.
and then I asked the doctor, of course, you know, after I quit, and I'm all healthy, and I've been doing all this run.
Alright, well, you can use that too. More than just him would be good.
Thanks, Julie. Gonna be laying on the floor. Yeah, that's fine.
Cone them off.
Yeah, pull me off.
can leave my rooms in my locker because I got holes in them. Sticks I'll put in the truck.
And now the whole
I got too much shit to
plastic
clean
thing
up
is
the
not working.
So like if I don't quit your option, I'll try to swing out like broadcast. I can select one and these are one of the ones that show up in like live feed. So when I do this for some reason, you know, it starts the stream, but we watch for like that's a good point. I don't know. I'm trying to. That's a good point.